It's another beautiful day in North Texas. The wind's blowing. It's a little hot today. It's the middle of November. And yeah, it's a little hot. Well, we got some really cool stuff to talk about today. I was going to show you a little close-up of my pup, Peanut. Yep, we got a lot of cool things to take a look at today. I've got some pay dirt. We're gonna pick one out and we're gonna pan some out. It's too hot to go hunting. It's way too hot to do other stuff. So yeah, we'll go to the panning station and check it out. Okay guys, we're in the shop. It's a little quieter in here, a little better lighting. I grabbed a handful of bags of pay dirt over the last week because yeah, I didn't want to run out like I did last time. So let's take a look at what we've got. This is a sample bag. This is Lynch Mining. It's their original pay dirt. This is from GoldBay. And this is the, what is this one here? This is Less Than Spot. This one over here is a quartz bag from GoldBay. It says quartz on it, so that'll be really cool. Here we've got from Lynch Mining, a sampler on Gizmo's pay dirt. Here in the middle, we've got GoldBay Natural Gold Pay Dirt 1 gram chunky. And last but not least, we have from goldnuggetsales.com 100% ROI bag. So, well, keep it a surprise just for a second. Let's pick one out and take a look. Okay, y'all, I surveyed the audience and we chose one of the GoldBay bags. Since I had 3 from that company, it's an awesome company. They've been doing business since 1999. Dave is the owner. Really nice guy. Had an opportunity this last week or so, about 2 weeks ago, to talk with him on the phone a little bit. Super nice guy. So the one that I chose was the Natural Gold Pay Dirt 1 gram Less Than Spot. Beautiful packaging, really solid. You can see through the back, so you can kind of see what it is you're getting. There's some big rocks there, so we're definitely going to want to classify it. It's got the Ziploc and it's got heat seal on here, which is great. Now let's just see how much it weighs here. Let me turn the scale on real quick. Okay, we're on, and we are at 3 pounds and an ounce roughly. So yeah, we're in great shape. Okay, before we get it classified, let's just take a look at it in the pan, see how it looks. It looks beautiful. We're going to go ahead and open it up and see what we have. Bag of dirt. Pour it in. Oh, wow. Lots of good stuff in there. Stuff out of the corners. Have to rinse that out in a minute. So let's take a look at what we've got, see if we see any gold. It's moist. Not really wet, just barely damp. Okay, so this is going to be just 1 gram. It's a 3 pound bag. It's Less Than Spot. I just saw a little sparkle over here and I missed him. So not expecting a bunch of big chunky giant gold in here. There's some small flakes showing up. Alright, let's take a few minutes, classify it out. We'll be right back. Since my last video, I did pick up a couple of different classifiers. I just thought they'd be handy. Typically I use a fry basket and some kitchen strainers and stuff like that. And yeah, I thought these would just be handy to have. They're inexpensive. You can pick them up on eBay. I picked up a 1/4 inch, a 20 mesh, and a 40 mesh. So let's get it started. we've got it all classified out. A lot of large stuff in there. Next smallest size, quite a little bit. This is going to be the 20 mesh and the -40 mesh right here. So the -40 mesh has the most in it. All right, let's get a panning station set up and get to work. Have some fun. Okay guys, we're here at the panning station. This is Bob with Bob's Pistols and Pay Dirt. You always want to make sure you have all the important things necessary before you're starting to pan. You want to make sure you have all of your material that you're going to be panning. You have it all separated so you can pan it easily. You want to have your snuffer bottle. I like the Garrett Gold Guzzler. Some little bottle over here to spray down the pans, keep them clean. We've got Big Bertha here, my big bust tub, really deep bust tub. Got a catch pan in the middle. Little 10-ounce Martin pan for panning. And put a little bit of jet dry in there. Jet dry is going to keep the really fine gold from floating away. Other important stuff that you might need: a cup of coffee. Got some Black Rifle coffee. Look at the steam coming off that baby. Yep, love coffee. And last but not least, I get to listen to this, but you don't get to because you're going to listen to some other music. I don't think I can share this. This is the Doobie Brothers Minute by Minute album. And what's kind of cute is when you take the inner sleeve out, if you all remember what's in there, a giant doobie. Yep, thought you'd get a kick out of that. So I'm going to be listening to that while I relax and pan. One of the things that I really like about this particular album is on the second side. There is a track, I think it's the third track on side 2. It's called Steamer Lane Breakdown. And to my knowledge, that is the only song the Doobie Brothers ever put out on an album that was purely instrumental. So yeah, it's really kind of neat. Anyway, this time we're going to do things just a little bit different, or at least that's my plan if it works out. I want to do this video in 2 cuts. One's going to be the short version, and basically all the panning and everything will be just sped up or kind of eliminated or whatever. Make it a short version to it's about 10 to 15 minutes with just the end results, return on investment and stuff. The other one, I'm just going to let it fly. I'm just going to let it roll. I think a lot of people out there like to watch gold panning slowly, kind of an ASMR feature to it. So yeah, you can take a look, the long version or the short version. Tell me what you think. If the long version is silly and no one watches it, then I guess I won't be doing that one anymore. But my enjoyment in panning gold is just taking time. Everything's set up. It's relaxing. My dogs have just been out. Now they're back in. They're laying around. They'll probably be running around over here somewhere in a little while. Maybe taking a break now and then. But yeah. So anyway, you'll have to let me know how that turns out for you. Let's get started. We're going to start with the really big stuff. And yeah, I don't expect to see anything in here. But we're going to at least get the rocks wet. Take a look. Not too muddy. All right, I'm back. Had to take a little quick break, grab a little ham and cheese fold over sandwich, and I started thinking about, just a couple nights ago, the supper that I made. I love to cook and kind of done it for a long time. I thought you might be interested, kind of get a kick out of it. So if I can figure out this editing software, I'll either insert a picture of it. Did take a picture of it, and I can tell you a little bit about it. So hopefully this will make it in the video. What you're looking at is fettuccine Alfredo with shrimp. The Alfredo sauce I make from scratch. I start with butter, minced garlic. I sweat the garlic so it goes from the really tart, tangy taste to a very sweet taste. As soon as that is sweated, I don't measure anything, I know how to fix it, so I've made it a bunch of times. As soon as that is sweated, I add equal amounts of heavy whipping cream and whole milk. So literally just take 2 containers and just pour in however much you want. Then I put in a little sprinkle of very, very, very finely ground restaurant ground pepper. So I let that get warm, and as soon as it starts getting warm, I just take off the top of a Parmesan cheese and just start pouring it in. The trick to Alfredo sauce is lots of Parmesan cheese. So you bring it up to where it's not really a boil, but it's starting to just begin to bubble and begin to enlarge and foam and this and that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If your sauce is a little bit thin, you can add, you have to sift it in with a very small sifter, but you can sift in just a pinch of flour and make sure that that gets cooked into it and it gets stirred with a whisk. And yeah, there's your Alfredo sauce. Set that to the side. Cook up your pasta. Very easy to cook fettuccine pasta. And for the shrimp, that was really fun. I took some nice large shrimp, peeled them, deveined them, tails off, all that stuff. And hold on just a second. Thank you. And I took and coated them with extra virgin olive oil, Colavita extra virgin olive oil. And then for seasoning, I used a little bit of garlic and herb seasoning. I used some smoked paprika. Smoked paprika on shrimp is a great flavor. And then, don't tell my wife, but I put in just a teeny tiny pinch of cayenne just to give it a little bit of pop, a little bit of bite to it, a little spice. And you take that and mix that all up and then refrigerate that for a period of time. All those seasonings go right into the shrimp. When it had set for a few hours, I pulled all the shrimp back out, and I took some bacon and basically took strips of bacon and cut them in 1/3. So I took 1/3 of a strip of bacon, wrapped it around the shrimp, and then skewered it through 2 metal skewers. So I had 2 skewers about this long. That's in frame, yeah. It was about, they were pretty long, about probably 10 inches, 12 inches. Then I took them out and smoked them over a pellet grill, a pellet smoker, till they were right at 100, probably internal temperature of about 165. Shrimp you only have to cook to 155, but I cook them just a little bit longer. Anyway, you can see in the picture, the bacon was nice and crispy around the shrimp itself, and wow, what a flavor bonanza. It all turned out fantastic, and it was great with a glass of wine. So yeah, a little bit of food stuff. So let's wrap this up. We've only got, I'm going to split this into 2 just because this is the very last. Okay, here's our gold we recovered. We'll weigh it up here in just a second, but I thought you might want to just take a look at it. There's one there that's almost, I'll call it a poker, not a picker. So we'll go right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a lot of really fine gold in there. Alright, let's get it on a scale, weigh it up. Okay guys, time for the moment of truth. We got our scale all teared out. About ready to drop the gold on there. I just want to say thanks so much for watching. Hope you had a lot of fun, and hope you'll come back and visit me again soon. Feel free to like, subscribe, and here we go. Let's see the moment of truth. Whoops. Make sure we're on 0. We're good. So I'm talking. That's why it's moving a little bit. Let's see what we got. All right, 1.015, calling it. Very good. Well, I'm touching the table and stuff, so. Anyway, we made our gram. Great fun. GoldBay is an awesome company. They always have great pay dirt. It was a wonderful afternoon. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Happy trails.